Mr. Riddle would say that his life was unremarkable. It has, like all of us do, a beginning and an ending.
Lesley Riddle was born in Burnsville, North Carolina in 1905. Growing up, he would often travel to Kingsport, Tennessee to stay with family, eventually making the East Tennessee town his permanent home. During his youth, an accident with a firearm cost Riddle some of the fingers on his hand. He was able to find work in a cement factory until 1927 when he tripped on an auger. The injury resulted in the amputation of his right leg up to his knee.
His uncle gave him a guitar to help him pass the time while he was trying to recover. And he became completely absorbed in music. He played with the rest of his fingers, and it created a sound and a rhythm that was very distinctive.
Riddle would busk in the streets of Kingsport to try and eke out a living. In 1928, he was approached by one of the premier country music artists in the area.
A.P. Carter would go into Kingsport and he would hear Lesley Riddle performing on the street and befriended him.
Carter was looking for a traveling companion who could pick up the melodies of the music heard in Appalachia.
Lesley memorized the tunes that they heard, and Carter wrote down the words, and it was all kinds of music. It was gospel, it was Tin Pan Alley, it was old favorite songs that had been passed down from generation to generation.
Throughout the late 1920s and early 30s, Riddle acted as a composer on a multitude of songs for A.P. Carter and the other members of the Carter family, all while going uncredited for his work.
It wasn't that the Carter family were trying to deny him his rights. They always spoke very highly of Lesley Riddle and liked him immensely. It was simply the way kind of the industry operated in those years. It was highly segregated and discriminatory.
Riddle married in 1937 and moved to New York in 1942.
Kind of committed to the church and his faith and didn't play secular music again until the 1960s, when quite happily he was rediscovered.
Folk musician Mike Seeger had just finished a collaboration with Maybelle Carter, who confessed that she learned to play the guitar by watching Riddle. Seeger sought out the former musician and convinced him to return to his roots. The two toured and recorded music for the next 13 years.
To hear his music, it just kind of resonates with my soul.
Lesley Riddle passed away in 1977 after a bout with an illness, but today, the town of Burnsville, North Carolina, continues to honor the legacy he left behind.
It's an awesome feeling, especially, they put up a marker as you come into town with his name and the impact, that he had.
In 2008, the Traditional Voices group started the annual event known as Riddle Fest. The festival brings in artists from around the region to play and celebrate the music left behind by Lesley Riddle.
To have that kind of recognition, I wish he could have seen it in his lifetime. I think he would have been really embarrassed about it. I don't think he would have wanting to receive that limelight and that kind of stuff. But I just think it's just wonderful that Burnsville has stepped up and was at the forefront of reviving his music and acknowledging his contribution to country music. And I think that it has spread tremendously.